Video
That
play.
intro was a little bit incoherent.
So
Yes, she did.
I was about to say I recognize your voice. It was indeed.
I literally just rewatched this episode.
Again, what it does is it kind of
That's what I was saying. Yeah, really good.
it takes on the persona of more so.
Glad he's.
I think it's kind of funny also.
Don't get me wrong.
Seems to be accurate.
Ever since
Isekai.
Reincarnation. So back in his former life, he was Hikimari.
I feel like this show actually kind of takes that and personifies
Maybe
it.
almost
Kind of
at least 5 minutes, perhaps close to
it's
10.
like
Wow.
And after reincarnating,
I love
really
that.
rooted this man's child.
I
he
love
continued
that
to be a
so
shut-in for another 5
I
years.
do love how
Fucking Paul, though.
it's not just
Now he's finally, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's not as if it's actually just reborn a new world. Essentially. It's a very like actually pivotal part of his whole entire person, really. Him starting again.
Like father, like son. This man.
What I find his perverted ways really funny. Like I'm sick of these. I'm sick of these, you know, these overly.
They know they're gonna have another baby. They know.
After sunrise.
Gray rat? Did we ever learn
SJWK.
Does that bird need
I
to
don't want to
screen
use
time?
Gray rat?
I'm sick of these, you know, generic prospects where they try not to do perverted things. They try not to do perverted things.
What is?
But they just end up in some.
Okay. Of course he's not really
As I always say, Konnichiwa, Genki
And get a
Desu.
harem anyway.
As always,
Without any effort.
the parents are fantastic as well.
Maybe don't display.
it's a
Which is actually kind of nice. The parents actually are amazing as well.
Wait, whoa.
No, that's not right.
Might be a little too much.
Right.
So he's still supposed to be like 5 right now, right?
That's the village.
Kind of
No.
watch. There's not that
His
different.
stupid mind is just like.
Him and
Let's
Zenith
get
Show
into
up in
it.
Melanese, stopping people.
I love them so much.
They flock to you.
Needs toast in his mouth. It would be perfect.
Original life.
Wait.
I think
They don't have toast at the time.
So, what will the outside have in store for us today?
Since he's carrying a spellbook, he's most probably not going outside
I
to
think they're
play
gonna
with
have
other
another
people.
child at this point.
Or is this just like
actually is getting the music
Rudy
and
running
it's
along
ever
the
since
that's really cool. And
So
it's
this
Rudy
series
is
is
Oh,
gonna
no,
have
it
a
looks
second
like they
season.
use that. Wait.
step for the character.
No.
Roxy interaction didn't fully let.
I thought we were gonna transition to the opening song.
He's able to.
Yeah, I kind of
Still,
actually appreciate what the show's doing.
Still no
These
opening.
elements.
Still no actual
Those
official
things,
opening.
the show just time will tell kind of scenario.
Man,
We're
look
gonna
at
play
that
this
art.
shit like
It does feel
the openings and the
I'd go
endings.
somewhere often if I
But-
could in that area.
I guess
Thus far, what the show's doing is doing really damn well. Like, it's actually one of those shows that I'm not surprised. It's one of those shows that I've years so far. For the sheer reason I don't really kind of see problems. The only problem I do see, it does feel like
No, I know it's
As far
like
as places to be, it's like kind
in most fantasies, like the ones that you know don't seem to put much effort. There's no usage of great usage of
Are you munching on a mushroom?
light and dark and all. Like they're just all one set brightness or darkness, and it just looks bland. They kind of change it up. Like it's tight.
And here I thought he was going to come out to
New
practice his
Year
match.
right now, and
Like
so it's
everything
very
is fine
bright.
until he stops
Oh,
talking.
yeah.
Mushoku
Tensei,
Tensei, Jobless. Yes,
not-
it's apparently episode 4.
Can I
It's
get
not that big a
that?
detail, but it's not that big of
It wasn't
a.
anything, but kind of like a part of the whole entire world. So it didn't really feel like it.
Treasure holy relic.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
in a
son.
way, as well.
From her village.
Look at that, dude.
That's
You
kind
know
of
what?
nice. I like that.
Rudy's my second son.
Do we have bullying going on here?
I know
I
second
think I
son
got
is a
this
thing,
confused with Konosuba with
We
Megumi.
talked about demons before, didn't we?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
come on.
Is this the? It's gonna be our elf go?
Experience. I mean, we saw
Can we go with our
Yeah.
child
Don't you from?
Whoa!
She's a
No,
human.
no, no.
Oh,
That's
Jesus,
not
no.
cool.
Going to be?
messed up.
Yeah, I guess we would just.
Waterfall.
Nice!
Not exactly a stab, but
Water blast.
that's what he does. So.
Not too much.
You're pointing the wrong way.
It's looking the wrong way.
Wait,
It's heart's in the right place, but it's looking the wrong way.
Just send a big old tidal wave and wipe them out.
Oh, crab legs.
Weave
He's
those,
just
dude.
dodging and
Why
shit.
he look like he
Yes,
got
son.
experience dodging the rock throws?
More than one way.
That little shuffle was too much, man.
Nah, you're lame.
Yeah,
Well
run away.
done.
Well done.
Howard.
Apparently,
Well
Slide
done.
five.
and this is a demon
Oh, this
apparently, right?
Wait.
This person has
Moving
green
on.
hair.
So is this
though,
gonna be
which is
Yeah,
the
it's gonna be green.
clan
Here you go.
that
Real
Roxy
quick,
was
number one?
Ooh, what the hell?
Isha.
Aha! There we go.
I mean, I
Okay, so it's a dude.
Here's a
that
good-
has
That's the
green
fir-
hair.
That would make
Audrey.
you know, Hey, you know what?
Man.
You know what?
You can't be saying shit like
Everyone was gonna be mad, but he was like,
I forget the two.
he's not wrong.
It's just me, it was the camera
He's not
shot.
I
wrong.
mean,
He said.
it should make it up.
Stop it!
Ah!
You guys are.
I'm just gonna clean you off.
Hold on,
again.
Elf.
Those days are like, wait, no, why is my mine's a camera shaky?
You can heat the water as well. That's
I love how we made the water.
that's interesting.
I
Didn't know you could do
Arigato,
hot
I
water.
think.
I love it. There we go.
I
Red
see where
gem
you're following that very
foreheads.
well.
Why?
What's
I mean,
that,
I
Roxy's
remember
voice?
why.
Okay.
Oh, that was Roxy.
Keep
So
saying
he-
his. I'm fairly certain it's
Rudy's,
girl.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it because he
Supered, and
Yeah.
she's like from another.
elf?
land.
So maybe
Are
it's
you
not the elf,
half
but maybe
elf,
it's the
half
hair
elf?
We're
color.
very curious.
No, not
It
elf.
does actually
Maybe
kind of feel
not.
like it.
Look at how.
I do
I
actually
hate the
Convenient.
fact when
Smashing.
when they
One of those
use them
things
to
that-
Yeah, it's a hair
Yeah,
dryer.
there was always this, that kind of does infringe you go
Blow dry hair.
about the show, but at the same time, it does
doesn't
feel like it's
know.
actually getting better.
Okay.
I kind of like
Just fucking
that, in a
train
way,
them.
Roxy was that person actually kind of
But he doesn't have that
steer
red
him.
gem.
the
Oh,
right
okay.
way.
He's using.
Oh, it's actually
You
the
a
same way as
quarter?
well.
Yeah.
Hence the ears.
It's not windy.
As
He's
any
just using
isekai
his-
world should.
My forehead kind of big.
Oh yes, this will have elves. Nice.
It's like hair color.
I
That's
mean-
the problem.
Oh, you big baby.
Made
Where is
person
your
cry.
parents?
Complicated.
I mean, I
What
guess
Roxy said,
it is
Yeah,
stupid.
that's pretty shitty just
Yeah,
getting
well.
that thrown at you because
Think
of your
about
hair
it.
color.
he's been a victim of this as well, for no reason
I mean,
whatsoever.
in anime, they have different colored hairs all the time. Like you literally have people.
excuse.
Like he
Eh,
cares.
it doesn't
I'm not
matter.
even gonna go
Well,
into
they
that.
suck.
He don't
So
know
I
his
wouldn't want to hang out with them
much
anymore.
in his
They'd just
previous
be like-
life. He doesn't know that, of course, but
Little ears
I mean,
perking.
okay. At least in a fantasy series, there's a reason.
I think it's actually a happy ending. I must
You
say,
got
Sugi
that
did
little-
an amazing job in the
Refuse to
show.
accept that's a
Like,
boy, but-
above all else, I feel like they perfectly casted him in the show.
I get his plan.
It's amazing, like,
I
it's
mean,
amazing
I'm
how he
sure
actually just
most
personified
people who
every
have watched a
person
lot of
like
anime
I guess.
before should already know where
Maybe
this
the
is
right
going.
term to use, but
Still,
just he
okay.
actually embodies everything perfectly.
Excellent timing.
See it?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Spirit.
Exactly.
I swear how the
Spirit.
wind picked up when he said that, huh?
That wasn't lost on
Now
me.
I've come to
Why
the
do I have a
conclusion
feeling
I think
you're a
it was
girl
coincidence
though?
when it picked up at that exact
I feel
moment.
like there's more than meets
Just
the
take it
eye.
back.
in this
I
I
kid.
think he's a fool.
It's a nice
Chat.
Voice
name.
acting tends to be quite underrated sometimes, but I feel like Sugi is an
This
amazing
guy's
job
made a
here
friend
actually
already.
kind
Then that
of
would make sense.
like
Yeah,
say
but
that he's like conveying a load more emotion
But so far,
as
he's only really
well.
hung out with his
That's kind of the
parents.
nice thing
and-
about
you
it.
ever had a friend?
Like,
You're one to
conveying
talk.
some
Okay, I was about to say
He
again.
was getting two different perspectives. You're getting the
Water.
perspective of him as him reincarnated.
That might take a
as
while.
well.
I mean,
He wants to learn
This
magic.
might be able
that
to.
takes
that
some
makes
time
sense.
to learn.
That's what I just
I don't
said.
know, is it that easy to perform?
Probably. You are. Elf.
Wait, elves don't.
Yeah, maybe.
Is he gonna become the teacher now?
Protect Sylph? I'm already on that
Aren't
page.
elves naturally gifted in magic?
I'm actually surprised.
It seems
I'm
interesting.
actually surprised that
I
Sylph
mean, and Birdie
doesn't
would be a great
seem to know how to use magic.
Nothing better to do.
I'm guessing
Why
she
not?
Oh, these
knows.
are ears.
Oh my
Wait,
God,
wait, wait,
Jesus.
I just
Yeah.
have seen his
The ears perking up is too much.
Okay, so there's the
Okay,
fan.
so guess
Look
you're
at
having
that
time.
How can I
kinda
pass the
has-
fact that the camera's shaking?
Look at that's half elf.
I have no idea if it's actually on purpose or not, but it's like it's one of those things my eyes are picking up
Before it got
slightly.
dark.
You know what time it is, man?
That's never good. If that's the
Oh,
first thing
the
your
one
father
where,
says
like,
to
I
you when you
didn't
come
put
home,
two and two
actually,
I
together.
assume because you're home so late.
if my
Thought he
father
was
said
talking
that to me
about the
first, that actually be not a
Oh.
bad
Huh?
start.
Well,
Wait, what?
Because if he just starts with that, that means
I
he's
guess there's
wrong.
that too.
Oh,
Didn't know he'd,
wait, what?
didn't know he'd find out about that so quickly.
Yeah, today. There was that incident. Yo, how did he find out about this though?
That's my assumption.
Bro, you
He
didn't
did
see
nothing
what
wrong, though.
happened. No, he did the right thing
That's
though.
not fair.
Right.
He said he wanted to be more like he wanted to have more father moments.
Being kind of unreasonable.
No,
that's what
I'd
that's
rather
about.
not.
Right.
That's so. Those three bullies just whine to the parents who whine to him.
Real talk,
That is
I
true.
really
That is
had
true.
this
Yeah, it's kind of messed
when I
up,
was
man.
dealing with my parents when I was a kid.
Mm.
No, it's true
Yeah,
though.
that'll show you're right.
Wait,
Like,
Shame on you.
Oh,
Time out.
just getting
Time
more
out.
and more
Because you
points
can-
there, aren't
Just
you?
Being
man?
louder doesn't mean you can have your
What the
own
fuck are you
way.
doing?
You didn't even
Yeah,
listen to
that's
his side of the
obviously
story.
the
Shame
one.
on you.
I've done my
No, no,
best.
no. That, yeah, exactly. You should trust
not
your
what
son
sons
over
do.
some little brat that just came and said, he punched me.
Yeah.
Right?
Why would you not take your kid's side first?
Exactly. Do you know what he did?
Plus, he actually legit.
Now, yeah.
Exactly.
Now
Just for another conversation.
Shame on you.
It's quite interesting what's actually kind of transpired with it as well, because considering like how you had every single thing being kind of happy-go-lucky
There we go.
for this whole entire point, and Roxy comes along and actually kind of helps, actually allows him to actually kind of go out, and actually be able to actually
I love they setting up
like leave and go into the
Shame,
town.
no, shame on you.
Wow.
No,
That's
take
too
it, take
far,
it.
my boy.
Yeah,
That's too far.
that's what I
You don't
thought.
need to say shit like that.
I mean, what do
And
you
then
say
actually
about
then this
that?
happens as
Ah,
well. Like it's
yeah.
almost like it
Ah,
just
hush.
kind
No
of
excuses
hit
for
like
me.
a very interesting point.
He's trying his best, dude. He just wants to be a good
Yeah, like he is a clearly has a
We're
very
not
high
easy.
level
You
of
shouldn't be talking to your
argument.
father that way. But
Be
again,
a man.
stats.
This,
He is
this
at the
is
right
the moment to
time,
be a
to be
man
fair.
and take it in. Come on.
I don't know how he heard about it.
He's right.
But-
And now the conversation can really
Now
be.
we're
The
going
shame.
to
Rudy, you should punch your dad.
Yeah, I quite find it interesting how it's
I yelled at
actually
for doing
just
that.
happened.
Late
Like it's just
today?
it's
I
almost
just-
Wait,
like
how
Okay,
did it
yeah,
happen?
magic is not instinctual. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course his mom's came
I kind
running
of figured
out
that
of
much.
the- Yeah, that's how it always goes.
Lasting damage. I'm
Fucking
sorry.
try
Trying
I
not
can't
to.
explain
run
something.
over
Really do my best to ignore you. Could you get off my property?
Shut the fuck up. Karen came over, exactly. And of course, Paul gonna feel some type of way, and the fact that he feels
I
bad
definitely got
about
the
the fact
impression
that
you were
he
pushing
fucked
yourself.
up.
Responsibilities, yeah.
Love how they're building the parents.
kind of hit catharsis, but actually then also hit a fallout
Yeah,
point
what
as
happened
well,
to
which actually is kind of in a way.
I feel like
they're young themselves. They're only in their
Paul with his
Like,
reputation as
their young 20s or
with his,
whatever.
I feel like
so-
Paul with his
And he
reputation is
lost.
gonna
Yeah, he
end up
didn't-
doing
And
bad
it's their first child.
things.
They have no experienced parents.
Also,
the way
I guess
his
what is
mindset
actually
is.
quite
And they're
interesting as
dealing
well
with
is the
the
idea
kid
that
who
above all
actually
else,
like
him helping
Like, or just make
helping his new friend
ill-advised
out
choices
his
and
bully
making
and
it
actually
seem
then led to this
hard
whole
for him to
thing.
try to
situation with the father, man.
That in and of itself is quite
Like, that
interesting
did
as well.
happen to me. But it wasn't anywhere.
Character
near
development
as
for the
righteous.
dad at the same time.
Frankly speaking, that 10
I love
times
it.
when
What?
something
How old
like
are
that
you now?
happens,
Well, I mean,
the person gets saved.
He could be one of those
Yeah,
dads
they
that
don't
just
think
kind
much
of
of it afterwards.
does something that
It's always like the idea that,
Just,
oh
like,
yeah, by the way, you
betraying
actually
the
gone and
family
saved that.
he has.
You saved that person. Good
because the
job.
way it feels
Some-
like
sometimes
he's
it doesn't
still,
feel
like
kind.
unsure about his
No!
mindset.
But 9 out of 10 times
Oh,
it's one of those things
no!
that it's
This
actually
woman
being
is
actually
a
saved.
whore!
I don't
This
know.
time
I,
around, it's
I'm
like, yeah,
sorry if this is
save
kind of
her.
hard
But,
for me
but
right
it was
now.
one of those
to
things
describe
that
it.
it also
Hey,
then
hey,
led
hey,
to this whole entire event.
Motherfucker just.
You
I
are
kind
a
of like how
girl, are
it
you
bucks
not?
that
I
trend
like
as
the
well.
way, bro.
I don't.
What's giving it a
Sam
lasting
Jackson
effect,
movie.
essentially.
Nice.
It's part of my vocabulary.
I mean, Phil
I
is.
think that's
L.
very
That's the kind of interesting point.
impressive.
It gives it a
Yeah.
lasting
Yeah.
effect.
So it's
So-
been
That'd
6
be
months.
really cool to see.
Aw.
I do feel like I'm not talking too I'm sorry if I'm not talking too much right now, but
This is the voice.
it's just
I
that
really
since
don't
I,
think it is.
I do know what happens for these parts, I'm always trying to balance like how much I should spoil versus
That's what he did.
Wish I could sit and
you know
boil.
commentary, right?
The thing is, the pacing just seems right to me.
Yeah, we don't use incantations here.
Dude, watch Sylph be able to do it.
I mean, he knows
God.
quite
This is
how
kinda
he did it, to be
important,
fair, but...
All of his self is able to
I mean,
pick it
boys
up.
can look
It's
gorgeous
hard
as
because they're
well,
children,
but
so
it's,
they-
okay,
they
no,
don't
like
really have
gender
developed
doesn't necessarily matter, but like,
Oh, good lord, Sylph. I feel like Sylph's name is like Sylphine or something like that. It has
Right,
it
right.
has to be. The wind just stopped too. But then again, Sylph really didn't.
But do you actually wonder anything what happens to
So-
Dad now as
Push
well?
out
It's
of
an
those
Be
interesting
interesting to see if
point
she can physically do it.
that I do actually.
So I guess a bit of
whether or not it actually is going to be anything with Dad later on
change the
in
map.
this
Do
series.
your best.
Okay, maybe not.
It kind of does feel like there's going to be a possible, like a possible.
Yeah.
Being able to do
conflict
something
with
doesn't
Dad as
necessarily
well.
mean being able to
True,
do
Yeah,
it.
if Roxy couldn't do it.
Placing his hand on the book and deciding on something. It's very subtle. It is something that they do with something.
I should have some OP convenience.
Oh,
Hey, what up? Oh, it's not special, Rudy.
So it's
I
not
knew you could
completely...
do
Okay.
At least he
Rudy,
got
you're
it.
not special, bro.
At least it's not exclusive to
That's a
him.
goddamn girl, bro.
You know.
Get the fuck out of here. That's a fucking girl.
It's not necessarily
idiot.
exclusive
The
to
show
him. He's
does
just
look like
a little bit
exclusive.
more adept than others.
It just looks like two
The
kids
show does
playing
look
around.
incredible.
Hey, isn't that wholesome?
Even if it
Yeah,
has camera
shouldn't
shake
run with
for
your
some
eyes
reason.
closed like that.
Not going nuts.
Sorry,
just
I
given
don't.
seeing
I'm
it.
trying
A
to
little
look.
romantic
the-
You get
cheese on
lost
the
in there. It's like
right.
a
Such a
massive
big
Better.
sweet
Sorry.
field.
something.
Dude, best
I
friends
love how
hanging
he's
out.
always
Plants.
carrying that book
Alright,
around. It's so good.
Yeah, like
No.
very, very
The
gorgeous.
The way he keeps on
But it's
breaking
there.
Having those pointy ears.
I'm pretty sure it's
Gotta
gonna be
be
that
one.
Really?
You had a female childhood friend.
Yeah, what could have been?
I mean, the old G was
Jesus.
wasting a lot of opportunities.
Oh!
He even knows the trope. Childhood friend.
Should I
Yes.
understand what that sentence
No,
meant?
That's really coming down. We gotta probably get somewhere
Silver's actually
safe against rain.
Oh shit.
Like here, for
I don't
instance.
see her here anymore.
For the parents.
I
This is
brought my
also
friend
a
home.
goddamn goddess. though.
Oh!
Never
Are we
been
gonna
told
find out your
yet.
gender here?
Curious to see how the parents
fucking
I'm still pretty sure it's a girl.
With
Doesn't
anything.
seem to.
But every time I
We
see
take it
her,
back
she
together,
was
they
like,
make it pretty clear.
Yeah, no, I feel like they're setting up
You're
for
a girl.
something.
You're
Maybe
definitely
we're
a
the
girl.
same.
Come on.
I don't know her
What
name.
I figured.
Soap's a girl, bro.
So if we're gonna find out,
You're a
here,
girl!
so-
Oh my
Yep.
god!
This pretty much
Oh,
confirms
show
it.
his body
Doesn't
like
want to take
that.
off clothes in front of him. So one way or
No,
the other,
okay,
he's going to
no,
find
they
out
had
here.
Oh
It's
no.
definitely-
The maid knows too.
Oh,
Whoa, whoa, whoa! This
He doesn't know.
confirms it.
I mean, we
He
have
doesn't know.
friends.
Type of
It's all, it's all good.
Oh, what a fool.
this is another.
It's a
He
wrap.
just thinks it's
Oh,
another guy.
God. Oh no.
I mean, that's still not
Oh,
enough to
no.
tell. Yeah, this is
Oh,
where
Rudy,
this is
Rudy,
where
stop.
First of all, why would you
This
even
is where
be
it
doing that with
becomes
your homies, Rudy?
That little boy.
Let them do that
actually
shit
reminds me of a scene of
themselves.
another anime.
No, you don't. You don't know what you're.
You take down the pen.
I think that's quite
That's
bad.
funny.
But again, no.
It's not even about that. He said, "Oh, he might have a laughable dick." I
No,
know.
it's
Well,
just
No, it's
that
not
you
really.
don't- Come on, you gotta think the other way.
Is that what this is?
Not realize
Feel a
it.
bit bad for Sylvie.
Guys, don't,
I mean, I understand
please don't.
why Sylph is
Please don't
sensitive,
blame Rudy.
because that's not no man.
The man doesn't know yet.
Through all this.
Oh, oh.
Hey!
Rudy!
Yep.
You let your guard down.
Now he realizes.
Dirty trick.
And
Girl.
I think the secret's out now.
You saw what you saw.
Oh.
My God.
And
This
he
is
just
Oh
was
yeah,
first
I just
JJ.
found out.
Made her cry.
Yep.
You really
The
just
thing
fucking-
I witnessed.
You really, really. That's
Pure
the
spirit.
only
Not the
Yeah,
pure
there's no
short
sacrifice.
film. It was a
Bro.
dark
genuine
like. Oh,
didn't
okay.
know for whatever reason.
Oh, okay.
Nah, jeez.
But even if you
Wasn't there? The
He was
maid's
trying to
coming
be
in.
playful too.
Oh no, the
It's not what it
dad.
looks like.
Yeah, that's just like, oh god, what do I do with this situation?
What is this? Stop it! What is
She's
this?
about to take it back, and then she started crying.
Yep.
Wasn't she?
Yeah, it came in really
Dramatic
because
effect.
Dramatic effect. Background as well.
I knew that was a girl. How did you not know
Why
that
did you do
shit?
that, Rudy?
Rudy, how many games you know what?
Good, you're learning.
I'm
Paul's
let it
learning.
slide.
He's
Be a good
smart.
father.
He's learned a little bit.
I just wanted to see the short sword.
Yeah, he was trying to be helpful.
Granted, still, I guess the other main as well. Like, there's instances still. That's the problem. And it kind of does. It relatively does bug me
You
a lot.
have no idea.
Don't get me wrong. It does.
thought he
It
wasn't-
takes you completely
he thought
out. It takes you
Sylph
completely
was a
out
girl, a
whenever.
boy.
That's not exactly.
It kind of. It's one of those things that again.
Aha! There we
9 out of 10
go.
times when someone gets reincarnated, the idea of like
I guess
this
that was just
person
a nickname.
originally being it does feel like
If he-
specifically wrong,
if
but
he
it's one of those
heard
things
the-
that 9 out of
if
10
he
times
heard
when you
all
actually
the full
reincarnate,
name,
the previous life is
Maybe would
completely
have
we're
thought
still
so,
friends.
because the issue would have
disregarded.
just kind of given it away. But
I guess this show kind of
someone.
again bucks a trend, but kind of actually having his like original
Headpads.
existence kind of personified through the idea of a voice actor. So it makes a lot of the scenes kind of a lot more awkward because that it's just his original kind of existence still prevails into this new world essentially. And yeah, it kind of it's one of those things that it does take a complete experience sometimes.
That's what I
No,
started
no,
stepping
no.
my game.
The problem is then it kind of has those moments
Throw the
where you
hair
can't
up!
blame it. The show
Oh, you
That's
made her
it.
cry
Oh,
again.
God.
and also then it kind of doesn't really say because
That's
it
just-
has a very much long way to go. But still, it's one of those things
No,
that
it's
it's
better
kind
than
of
I mean, he's being honest.
I don't know how to explain it. It's one of those things that again
Legit, at
it's
the end of the day, you know
it's
boys
kind
dumb,
of it's
but you would
there.
never
It's
be
like just
honest.
kind of like bruh all the time whenever.
But you know, at their age, honestly, it doesn't.
Because you want the show to do more of what
Typically,
it
they
did.
don't.
Episode 2
That
was a
is
shining
true.
example of how they actually
I mean,
did
he
the show
shouldn't
really
force to be
amazing.
stripped. I mean, but he was
That was an
trying to.
amazing
He was
episode.
Yeah, I
trying
was also
to
wondering about
play.
that. Her thing's
They kind of
still
felt
on
like
right
he was
there.
actually
he's
kind of
trying to
getting
be
past
playful,
things
playing around,
again,
because he
and
wants to
certain
get-
things start to purpose.
Because he's at that age.
Let
Supposed to
finger
be
price.
So now
He's
you
still
did
at
what he
that
shouldn't have done.
age, even
That's
with
the-
the
it's
minds,
true.
even with the
Yeah, don't do that!
Problem.
that he had from his previous life.
He still hasn't grown, even though the show and it does feel like he said
Okay.
that he's grown. He hasn't.
Is it the
relatively
gap?
speaking. He still
Is it the gap that we love?
commits grave mistakes.
Paul is a wise man. but you're teaching him some shit that he probably doesn't need to learn right now. But he's still a wise
How
man.
exactly do we do that?
He's gonna misinterpret this.
Is that how you did that?
He was a man with little to no
Like that kind of maybe
matter.
create a very more like
Yes,
Regardless of
we
his
could try
life.
this.
different kind of like hero in a way.
Humanizing lessons.
I think it kind of it creates a very different say hero.
Is that what
hero,
you did to
right?
get Rudy's mom?
That's the problem, but that's the thing. Like the gap between you and the show currently is his. And I kind of like that. It's almost like the gap is his voiceover. The voiceover is the gap that we're kind of not being able to get over just yet.
So hopefully this
I kind of
goes
feel
better.
like the show,
That's one helpful
the show doing that to actually kind of possibly create that disconnect in a way.
Why do I feel like Rudy's just gonna pull down his
I don't
pants and
know.
be like,
Like,
"Here's my
it's one of those
weakness."
things that it's one of those things that again it takes me out. Slightly.
You nervous now that you know Sylvia's
Yo, no, stand back.
Wrong, but is this how we start the conversation?
Is it because of your?
Again, episode 2 was like that shining point. Like, my God, he's actually growing.
It was a bad advance.
So to actually kind of then have him create those mistakes kind of makes you then realize he hasn't got any better. He's still got that long way to
That's how
go.
it works, bro. Sylvie got to do all the work for you. So we gotta. That's how it
Yeah,
always
she
fucking
can
works,
use
isn't
it
it?
whether we thought it
At the
was
end of the
a
day,
guy.
the girl gotta do all the goddamn.
Oh, she's blushing to that.
Okay,
So
reasonable enough.
Him acting normal probably isn't what she wants to be.
Not exactly your own
That's
age,
basically
but-
my whole
Alright.
2 cents in the whole.
He probably was never taught how to interact properly with a girl, with someone of the opposite sex in his previous life. I doubt he was able to learn that properly.
Let's not forget about the sacred item that we hold in our possession.
That you should, my
Like, I really doubt he was able to have
That's like,
interact
yay, I
with
finally.
women
Guess
back
that's
in his past life.
Even in the
You were a great dad at the end.
Those don't get past. You know what else funny?
Okay,
How is this show?
Oh, they really still got on camera.
How is it good?
wow.
It feels evidently like really weird that she's explaining it, but like either doing that constantly.
I'm pretty sure
I don't know if it was me. Oh wait, am I going nuts? Am I losing my mind now? Am I? Is it
exactly. You have to think he
But yeah,
never
okay,
got,
so
he was never was able
once
to
again,
properly
we have a very kind of
interact with
divisive.
Now,
Divisive
a lot of people
character.
argue it's more of a show
A
don't
character
tell
that we're
because they
trying
could have shown his
we're
childhood
trying
and
our
all,
hardest to
but
actually get behind.
I'm pretty sure
like, bruh,